What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we want to talk about a few reasons why you should have a cheap guitar in your arsenal. There we go. So we know most of us have gas all the time. We want another guitar, we want more guitars, and most of the times we want expensive guitars out of our price range, if you will, custom shop guitars. But there are many reasons to go with more affordable guitars, cheaper guitars. So obviously what is cheap, what is affordable to you depends on your budget and what you're able to spend on your guitar. So this is totally subjective, but like I said, there are many reasons, and yeah, let's jump right into it. So the first reason we want to talk about is one of the most obvious ones, and that is you want to have a basher guitar. So if you play in a shady bar or a shady club, you don't want to bring your expensive custom shop guitar or your real vintage guitar. And of course, it's pretty handy to have something more affordable that you can bring there. You can leave on stage while you're, I don't know, going out to have some food. It doesn't matter if someone's spilling beer over it or anything else. So yeah, obvious reason. So the second reason you need a cheap guitar is the fact that you can learn a lot on your cheap guitars. You can learn about the guitar's anatomy, you know, you can change pickups on it without worrying too much. You can maybe try to do some fret work. You can try to replace some parts and whatnot. I even refinished this whole guitar, and obviously I wouldn't have done it with a, I don't know, $1,000 guitar, but this was like $500 new. It's a Mexican Tele, and I changed everything. I learned a lot about guitars and how they're put together by replacing and changing stuff here everywhere. So this is something you really need a cheap guitar for, or at least I'd recommend using a cheap guitar first before doing that work on more expensive guitars. So the third reason we want to talk about today is the fact that you can add new colors to your palette without spending big bucks. So if you're like me, and for example, you're not a Jazzmaster guy or a Jaguar guy, whatever, you don't want to go all in and get a US made Jazzmaster or even just a Mexican Jazzmaster, which are like, I don't know, $600, $700. So maybe to add that tonal voice to your color palette, it's enough to get a Squier for $200, $300, and then you have this new tone for your recording stuff, your recording purposes, or whatever you want to do with it, without spending big money. Okay, so another reason to get a more affordable or cheap guitar is just as a backup guitar. If your main guitar is your pride and joy and it's very precious to you, maybe your backup guitar doesn't need to be like as expensive as your main guitar, so just get a more affordable one. Doesn't matter if you leave it in your car while playing your gig and you just have it as a backup. If something really goes wrong, you can go and grab it. That's always something that I do. I always bring this as my backup guitar when playing gigs, or most of the times at least, just because I know I can leave this on stage and I don't have to worry too much about it compared to leaving one of my Gibsons on stage while playing or having dinner or whatever. Okay, now we're coming to reason number 5, and this might be controversial, but maybe a more affordable guitar is enough. Maybe it's good enough. And I'm pretty sure many of us, me included, could play everything on a more affordable guitar, and we could be super happy with it. I know I have some very, very nice guitars in my collection, and I'm super grateful about it. But if we're being honest, you don't need a $3,000 custom shop Les Paul, $4,000, whatever. A new age Epiphone Les Paul for $500-600 is also very nice. If you modify it slightly, maybe some new tuners or pots or pickups, whatever, I'm sure you and I would be totally fine with that. Okay, so let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Maybe you have another reason to go with more affordable or cheap guitars. I'm very curious about it. Yeah, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video and give me a thumbs up. See you in the next one, everybody. Peace.